All right, guys, just wrapped up a whole bunch of editing. That's basically what my morning consisted of, if I'm being honest. It's now 12 o'clock and we're at 89% on the phone. I did do a little bit of Instagram scrolling and playing music, and also having the online display, or the on display, whatever it's called, the always on display, that's what it's called. But right now I'm super hungry because we fasted the whole morning. I've been busy, like I said, so we're about to get some grub. Let's go do that right now. All right, guys, right now we're at Camp North End, super dope spot in Charlotte. I just want to come here, take some photos, test out this new camera. We have 128 millimeters, which is that 5x zoom with the 48 megapixel camera. So I mean, you can't beat that in the phone. So we're gonna test that out now. I don't know what's going on. This morning, my phone rebooted for no reason. It's like completely fine. The battery was good, obviously. And it completely rebooted. I was like, whatever, probably just a one thing. And then my camera started messing up like 10, 15 minutes after that. And then now it was working perfectly fine. It's doing it again. So as you can see right here, like it's not showing, well, there you go. I guess that's the fix. But like before I would click the, oops, hold on. Let me X out and see if it works. So I'll click my thing. Okay, now it's working. It's working. Never mind, all good, apparently. No, but seriously, guys, I don't know if that's like a bug or something. Obviously, it's a new phone, and iOS 17 just came out. So we'll see what happens with that, but just keep that in the back of your head. The mayo on the side, or is it on top of it? No ice. All right, guys, so right now we're still going around. It's a little hot out here, I can't lie. 81 degrees in September, the end of September, heading into October, but currently still taking those photos, but I wanted to get more into the specs about the A17 Bionic chip. I haven't honestly seen too much of a difference because what I do every day doesn't require a lot of stuff, right? Maybe the photos and the videos, but even then I just use my cameras if it's gonna be like an intensive shoot. So personally, the chip is definitely a welcome upgrade, but just for me, it doesn't make sense. It's more for, and how Apple was displaying it was for gamers if they're playing something high intensive or anything else that is a little bit more high intensive than just going on Instagram, taking some photos or things like that. But so far it's been a great phone, and I definitely like that side button as well. This button just saves a little bit more time for me. I mean, like, you just hold it 3 seconds. Even if you're not looking at it, it's an actual physical button for the camera, and it acts as a shutter. So when you're taking pictures, I can legit have like an actual shutter. So I like that feature personally. I know some people are like, it's dumb because you have it on the front of your phone, and that makes sense as well. But for me, being a camera guy, I like it. Let's keep going. All right, guys, I ended up with the coconut. They were selling them inside. You know I had to grab one. But right now we're about to hop on Instagram. I just posted on my stories if anyone had any questions about the iPhone 15, and we're gonna answer them right now. But that's why you should follow me on Instagram. So go to the bio and hit that link. Follow your boy. I've been posting super banger reels, so that's that. But the J Almighty JT, my guy JT, just asked the biggest con. I would say personally the biggest con of this phone so far is a little bit of overheating. Not overheating, sorry. It gets warm. I haven't had an issue with overheating, but it does get warm, way warmer than my 13 Pro Max. So that might be an issue. I honestly have not been outside with it for super long. So at the end of the day, we're gonna see if it overheats. We're supposed to be out here for a while. Either way, that, and then the bugs that I told you about at the beginning of the video where it like was bugging out whenever I was trying to take a picture, and it restarted for no reason as well. So those are the two things, and they seem like they can be fixed just with a simple software update. But hardware wise, yeah, you can't go wrong with this phone, guys. They got empanadas. One thing I will say about being out here is I've not gotten any overheating at all, and it's currently, one second, it's currently 85 degrees. So maybe not the hottest day, but the sun is beaming. Your boy's sweating a lot. a lot. I can't even lie, especially with this backpack on. And another thing is the Peak Nit Brightness, which is the screen brightness, is insane. Like I have had no issues, even within being in direct sunlight, no issues at all. Keep in mind, this is almost double the brightness of the iPhone 14. So it's pretty sick. That's another positive to the iPhone 15 for sure. All right, guys, so we left Camp North End. We're home now. Excuse these shadows. The sun is insane right now. I have a light literally right here. You can see how bright it is, and the sun's it's insane. I don't know. But we're about to go test out the log on the iPhone 15. I'm super excited about log just because I shoot and log with my actual camera. So if I can have something that matches even closer, then I can start using my phone more. And that would be super sick, especially when you go to places that don't allow cameras. If I can get, I don't know, like filler content, and maybe even see if this is good enough to replace the camera in some senses. Obviously, I'm not gonna replace my FX3, but we're gonna test that out now. We're about to head into Uptown Charlotte and see what kind of shots we can get. All right, guys, so we just got into the city. I'm gonna be using the log mode on, bro, hella loud. On the iPhone 15 Pro, obviously, Max, the Pro Max, keep that in mind. But yeah, let's go ahead and get these shots and let me know what you guys think. Is it worth color grading, or is it worth just keeping it in the regular profile that it's in? And do you see a difference in quality? Let me know.
Once again, it is that time.
All right, guys, just got a couple of shots. I think they're pretty fire. It's pretty easy to get shots. It's super busy out here, so everything just looks hectic, but not hectic. I don't know. They look good. Also shot a reel, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, again, go follow me. The link is gonna be down below in the description, but we're gonna continue. Gonna get back home, color grade the stuff. You guys are already gonna see that, but yeah, let's keep going. Also, almost forgot to mention the battery life. Right now, we're at, focus on that for me. There we go, 66%. Honestly, I've been on my phone quite a bit, so the battery life's pretty solid. I'm still shooting. I know this drains the battery a lot, especially in log. So we're gonna continue to go. Right now it's 6:11. So battery life lasts pretty well for an average use. I definitely haven't been overusing the phone for no reason, just to drain the battery. So for regular use, it's pretty good. All right, I see these guys skateboarding, so we're gonna get some B-roll with the phone. Oh, that's him on the ground. We're gonna get some shots though.
Got me the coconut shit.
All right, guys, I'm completely destroying my shoes right now for you. They're getting creased horribly. But I wanted to talk about the button. Obviously, I have it for camera right now, as I mentioned before. But I just think it's super dope how you can customize it. And I don't think I talked about it specifically. So let's go ahead and show you the action button. I feel like it's super dope. And the menu is easily the best menu Apple's ever done within settings. I don't know why they spiced it up so much, and hopefully other menus start to follow it. But this is fire, look at this. So obviously I have it at camera, but I can put it to, what is this, focus mode, silent mode. Let's go the other way. I can make it the flashlight, voice memo, just kind of cool, accessibility, and no action. I don't know why anybody would do no action, but right now I'm gonna continue to use it for the camera, just because it just makes the most sense for me at least. But we're gonna keep shooting and head back to the house in a second. And yeah, see you guys. As we're on the way back, I just checked Instagram again, and we got some more questions here. Let's just go through them kind of quickly and then go from there. But what does it do better than the iPhone 14? Honestly, not much. Does some stuff better. Obviously, the camera's better. The battery life is supposedly a little bit better. The screen is brighter. USB-C, I think, is better than Lightning, so that's another thing. But yeah, it's not really noticeable stuff. So if you have the iPhone 14, just keep it. Unless you're really wanting to upgrade, I would just keep it. But that's just my opinion. Next question is, what do I see different in daily use? Obviously, I'm gonna say the camera. That's like the biggest thing for me. That's what I do the most. So the camera quality is easily, you can tell. You can just tell it's a lot better. And on top of that, we get the 5X with the Pro Max model. So that's definitely probably the best thing for me, at least. I have another question. How does the iPhone compare to the DSLR? How does the iPhone compare to a DSLR? I would say drastically better in low light, drastically better dynamic range, and just in general, just better quality. For this phone, if you're in between a DSLR, obviously there's like higher level DSLRs and there's an argument for those, especially with a good lens combo. But yeah, those are the questions. We're on the way back now, finished up, wrapped up in Uptown. And yeah, let's get back home. All right guys, we just got back home. It is now 8:07, as you can see right there. It might be a little bright. 8:07, and we ended off the day with 45% battery. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Can't lie to you guys. On the way, it was literally less than 5 minutes away. But on the way there, I put my phone in the CarPlay so I could get the directions, and obviously that charges your phone. So take off, you know, 5%. It shouldn't have been more than 5%, but take off 5%. So realistically, do the math. That's how much battery percent I was at, maybe like 30, 35-ish at the end of the day. After shooting a lot of content, more content than I usually would, if I'm being honest, on my phone, especially with the S-Log, bigger files, more power, obviously. Overall, the only issues I really had was the phone got a little bit warm. Pretty hot, I can't lie. Hotter than my other phone, definitely, but keep in mind we were outside as well. Still no overheating issues, so I'm not sure the legitimacy on that. My phone was still working, it was all good. Like I said at the beginning of the video though, there was a little bit of bugs as far as my phone shutting down for no reason. And then whenever I was trying to take pictures, it just wouldn't work. It just gave me a black screen until you saw in the video, I just swiped off. Those are the two bugs. I feel like that can be fixed with an easy update. And obviously, Apple's good at updating their stuff, so I'm not too worried about it. The quality of the camera, I honestly love the 120mm lens, aka the 5x zoom. Super sick. The wide angle is super sick, as you guys saw in all those demo videos and images. Let me know what you guys think personally down below in the comments. Other than that, man, the phone is great. I obviously had a case on it for most of the day, still testing out this woven evergreen case. And honestly, I would not get a woven case. They are nice, they're not bad, but if you don't want to keep spending money on cases, I can tell I'm gonna have to replace this one already, just because of all like the little marks and stuff. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's some marks on it. If you care about the marks, definitely don't get this case. If you don't care as much, it's still a nice case overall, but the fact that it marks up and I literally used it for 3 days now is kind of concerning, because I could just imagine at the end of the month what this is gonna look like. So keep that in mind as far as the case goes. If you're rocking no case, you're a psycho. I'm gonna be honest, you're insane. I don't know how you're doing it. If you drop it, 250 bucks. And we know that the glass isn't good. We've seen the videos. The glass must be weaker than last year. Something has to be up. But anyways, I turned the flashlight on. Flashing you guys right now, I'm sorry about that. Let me know what you guys think about the day in the life. Would you guys cop the iPhone 15? Do you already have the iPhone 15? What are your thoughts on it? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.